Welcome back to MC Disc Vlogs. We're out here at Northwest Community Park in Brownsburg, Indiana. Hole 1, as it says here on the tee, you have to go left around that marked tree, and then the basket's up there. So it's a dog leg right, so it's a good shot for lefty backhand. Hole 2, 210 feet. Straight ahead there, and then if you're over the walking path or the fence, you're out of bounds. Hole 3, 195 feet, just straight ahead, right there. Hole 4, 225 feet. It's around that corner over there. You got the pond, so theoretically lefty could go hyzer around there, but I'm just gonna throw a safe shot to the corner and play it for par. Oh, yeah, pond out of bounds and walking path out of bounds. Here would be Four's basket looking back towards the tee back there and the pond. Hole 5, 250 feet. Basket right there. So basically just straight over the pond. Lefty hyzer or a righty sidearm basically. I guess theoretically could go around the corner there, but then you're playing off of like 6's fairway. So yep, just go right over the pond. Hole 6, 240 feet. Pond there on the right, and then basket right there on the right. Basically another lefty hyzer, and I'm gonna try to throw it straighter to make sure it fades away from the pond. Hole 7, 185 feet, straight ahead. You have to land inside that island of mulch there. So if you don't, there's a little drop zone. So yep, pretty simple, straightforward, just have to land in the island. Hole 8, 225 feet, straight ahead, right there. Walking path is out of bounds. Walking path and right. So simple, straight ahead shot. Hole 9, 390 feet. Yeah, some of these signs are just kind of weather beaten, I think, from the sun. Pretty much straight ahead, right down there. You got tall grass on either side. I guess if you went all the way over there, the walking path would be OB, but it doesn't really come into play. So another straight ahead shot, basically. Hole 10, 279, and it is up in the tire thing up there. So raised basket up on an obstacle. It's kind of cool. Tee's right here, kind of straight ahead again. Hole 11, 207 feet. It is, I don't know if you can really see it back there. It's like right back in here. It's not that basket, that's hole 16, I think. But yeah, it's back in here. Like basically I'm gonna try to go lefty and hyzer into this gap. And then it's hard to see with the bands right there behind those trees. Hole 12, 355 feet. Again, if you go over that walking path over there to the side, or it kind of wraps behind it too, that's out of bounds. It'd be hard, maybe hard to get to it long unless you're a really power thrower. It's 355 and path is probably 50 feet behind it. But straight ahead, just got tall grass on either side. That's the main obstacle. It's the main obstacle on a lot of holes, basically. And in the middle of the summer, it can get a little rough, but if you throw a bright colored disc, you should be fine. Hole 13, 157 feet, dog leg right. There's a mando tree you have to go around. Walking path is still out of bounds. And basket is right there. And I think the mando tree is that thicker one right there in between the two thinner trees. It's kind of got an arrow. I don't know if you can really see it. So lefty spike hyzer, righty sidearm, or skip shot or something. I think I tried to go for the spike hyzer last year and I lost my proton deflector. It's the only one I've lost of the past 2 years, I think, but sure somebody found it eventually, so it's fine. Hole 14, 263. Basket for 13 is right there, so you walk around here to this walking path and then come over here. And then I forgot to say after, what is it, hole 11, you take the path behind the basket And that kind of does a U shape back around to 12, because there's a couple paths behind 11. So it's the one right behind it, and it does a little U shape and comes back to the right side of where 11 was, and 12 goes the other way. So this one is 263, and it's kind of down a little gully or valley, whatever you call it, and it's down in there. And it's just tight shot, you know, you got stuff on either side. Little creek down here, walking path right. Yeah, and it's just a tight shot. Probably just go left of that little tree in the middle. Hole 15, 150 feet, and it's right there. Of course, the walking path still will be, that's pretty much the only hazard. Hole 16, 316, and tees right here. And it is a straight shot out to the basket there, and then you got the mound kind of right behind it, so it acts as sort of a backstop. Hole 17, 345 feet. Of course, the walking path, OB again. This kind of wraps around the whole park because it kind of goes around there and comes back around. So it acts as the main obstacle. It definitely comes into play on this one. The basket is up there. So right up around there is where the walking path kind of bends the corner, and the basket's essentially right behind that. So it's like a lefty flex shot, or maybe if you're a righty, you can hang it over the OB and then fade back in as like a righty hyzer shot or something. Or a righty flex forehand shot or something if you have the power. Maybe just play it for 3 or something. Kind of a long shot. Hole 18, 270 feet. Basket right down there, and the pond is behind it, as shown in the picture there. Here's a closer look at the basket for 18. Then you got the front of the course over here. Hole 1 and the first few holes. I think this is the one hole where the walking path actually is not out of bounds. Pretty sure on the sign it doesn't say it plays as like a island essentially, but basket right there. There's a fountain back there, and the ponds maybe 40-50 feet behind the basket or something. This is a really cool course, I think. Nice. It's not long. It's kind of medium length, I'd say. Maybe short to medium. And it's a fun course. Brownsburg, Indiana, a little bit northwest of Indianapolis, I'd say. Take I-74 and then get off at, I think it's exit 66 on I-74. And it's right in middle of Brownsburg here. Nice little town outside of Indianapolis. And it's just a nice park, one of my favorite courses in Indiana, and yeah, just a fun course. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.